So we're back, and then here, look at it's this level is acting as extreme resistance, and on top of that, we have the overnight high. So we've got two. It's like a brick wall standing in front of us, and you guys could see how this bars. Look at the wicks. They're so indecisive. They're fighting around this level. So I'm not gonna predict which way it's gonna go. Especially the look at the both RSIs are kind of in the middle. So I'm not let the market tell me what to do. Right? I'm back. Okay, let's see where the market is doing or what the market is doing. All right, seven. If it breaks below here, it should go further down. This is an aggressive trade, guys, right here. So we had one contract, 16, so we did about $80. We can do one more trade if it's, I'm gonna do that trade based on, oil had a good short right there at the angle. So I'm adding one more level based on what the market is giving us, and I will tell you guys why. Okay, so based on a couple of today's numbers, this level came up to, so I just added that there. I had to do some calculations. Uh, so let's see if that's gonna materialize as it's gonna hold it there. So I traded on the 50K account when it broke this level here, the bottom of this. So it's now testing again the overnight high. Let's see what's going to happen there. Remember, we have an $80 profit on our first trade. So really, we don't need to trade anymore on that account. Right there. Again, there was a good, again, I'm being very conservative. I would have taken this trade right there on the upside, especially with this auto entry system. But look at the bars, guys and gals. Look at this bar right there, and then reversing back down. It's a pretty tough, crazy market. RSI is in the middle. But even then, if you act with discipline and if you know what you're doing, and if you don't overtrade, if you don't revenge trade, then you're definitely gonna be able to do it. You have to make it so that you have to believe that trading it's easy for you. You can do it with confidence. If you make it hard, if you believe that it's going to be hard, then you're not in line with the trading with your trading mindset, and you're definitely not in line with the market. Because remember, there is abundance of trades out there in the market. So you can wait for the right trade for yourself. So we on the 5 minute on NQ, the RSI kind of gave us a divergence, but this level and overnight high is acting as a support right now. And right now here, I'm not going to take any trades unless if this thing breaks through here, it could go further down. But uh, RSI on the 1 minute needed to go further down and face down. Now it turned back up. So just wait for the next opportunity, guys. It's there's always going to be next one. The time frames usually I wait for is around 7:30 my time, then around 8 o'clock my time, when the market starts maturing to get some kind of a structure. Already today, this morning, though, just looking at this chart, we had right there, we had a hit right there. We had another hit right there. We had a great hit there. And now it's acting, the overnight high, it's acting as support. And these are my two so far, $80 on this account and $184 on this account. And on this one, I traded uh, MNQ. Uh, that's why my total, the net profit is less because I have a bunch of commissions. I honestly don't like to trade MNQ much because I'm a scalping trader and I just like to get in and out with some profits. MNQ is good if you're going to stay in the trade for 10 to 20 points or even more. So on this trade, on this account, the 25K account, I'm not gonna take any more trades unless I see something really good. So I don't have to. I've got my $80 profit. And remember, every day that you finish positive in green, that's a very, very good day, especially for your subconscious mind, especially for your trading mindset. So just practice that. For example, this week, try to get something, some kind of profit, like $40, $60 on a consistent basis. Do it for the next 5 days and see how that's going to change your confidence level, your determination, your trading mindset. It's going to give you that boost in your trading. You go from, let's say, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're always trading, your fear level is at 10. When you do that on a consistent basis and you take small profits for five days, let's say, that fear level, it's going to come down to 6. Next week it's going to come down to 4. You're always going to have it there, like 1 or 2, but you're going to be aware of it, and then boom, you can act on it immediately, because fear is always going to be there. The key is, how do you process it at that very moment on a daily basis? So let's look at the market right now. It's let's say you just came into the trading room and you wanted to trade. Do you know what the market is doing right now? Do you know if you want to jump into this trade right away or wait? Answer those questions for yourself. That's just so you have an idea how to understand, how to read the market on an ongoing basis. For example, right now on oil, we have a double top at the angle. We know this angle is acting as a strong resistance. This morning it did. Look at here. So would I trade this right now on a short side if it breaks down? Probability is not, because I know there's an oil report coming up in 15 minutes. So I'm not going to be in that structure uh, when the news comes out or just before the news. Who knows, people would know stuff that they start trading the next few minutes, and then I get stuck in the middle of that. I don't need to, especially when I have profits already locked in for today. On NQ, we have the morning trend. We have, let me just uh, update something here. Give me one sec. Here we go. All right. Uh, so let's. Okay, so now it's playing around this angle. We have the next one is all the way up here at about 26,180. All right, so do you guys see on oil how that angle acted as resistance again and then it dropped? If I was trading, I would have taken a short below this bar on the 5 minute. And let's see if this is right there at 91.01 or 89, uh, 98. I would have taken a short. But look at the RSI on both of them. There, it's in the middle. It's undecisive. And look at this bars on the 5 minute. Look at the wicks. So just wait. There's no reason to trade oil right now. In fact, it's 7:17. I'm gonna wait until 7:30 to decide on my next move. Even though I want to make sure you guys see how on NQ came up and touched this level here and it dropped. And look at this reversal bar on the 5 minute. Market is in overbought condition. So I'm not going to be aggressive trader. I'm going to be conservative trader trade on that account. The other thing you need to think about too is how often are you taking trades? If you're trading every bar or if you're going in and out of the market the 10 times in the next 10 minutes, that's over trading. Ideally, on a daily basis, you want to have maximum 5 trades. This is my set. It is my the Excel worksheet for. It's a very basic one, by the way. Got 5 trades, and I color coded so I know if it's red, then I've got a loss. If it's green, I could see it. So if I don't have enough space here, that means I'm out of my trading zone and I'm out of my trading plan. Now, some of you might think you missed out on this downside, and then that's going to be a FOMO. Then you're going to jump into the trade. How do you handle that? Like I, I said this thing it came up here. Its market was overbought. Look at the divergence on the 5 minute. It's probably going to come down, but I'm going to be very conservative because I already have profits for today. I don't have to trade anymore. I'm just doing this for this video for educational purposes to show you guys the levels. And I want to pass this 25K account with you guys. If I pass it in the next 5 to 10 days, awesome. So yeah, I was saying I forgot what I was going to say. I'm okay with losing out on. I mean, missing out on this short. That's fine. Especially like I said, I like to trade like 7:20. I'm gonna wait until 7:30 and see what the market is gonna do. So I'm gonna stop this video again and come create another one, come back with a new one. Remember, let's see where we are. We are done with our goal for today on this account, $80. On a 25K eval account, we are about 25 to 17. So we've got about $1,000 to go. We started trading this on Monday, okay? And we are doing extremely conservative.